May.digital. Create the life you want. www.maymarys.com. By starting and running your own digital business. Work from home. Tips for business owners. How to create successful online digital business. Join our global company. Mentorship and training coaching. Training for each individual. Learn how to earn online. Be your own manager. For more information, visit www.maymarys.com or email us at info@maymarys.com. You can also call us on 0049 017 656 853 241. This business has helped me so much and my family, and to increase your income, join and create the life you want. Also for beginner. Also a beginner when I started this.
Me did young antechua, and maybe I'm discovered for Europe. I come a bushing for Ghana. No, me used to tap send, tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Aye easy, aye convenient, aye fast, and sounds so free. Won't you Shay? Me discover aye map him. Tap send. Intienne. Also download the tap send app. No, ever mobile phone so free. Let us see how come we bushing for Ghana for na. Tap send. Papa no.
Check now. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. For check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Push sugar level for check it. For check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Emre Dudu Nani Tina Kamu Quantin, Ting Akotonio Mabiguya shop, so being yanning now Fako, and no so yasel for fro. Oh, so to Fako Sika swanning in Patemu, and Nasa Achimota La Paz, Cosin Sawam. Jimmy Dale is your one stop shop distribution for wholesale and retailers. Safa drinks, insure, Inyani, and Nasa Adibia Wopebia. So, Donkor and your baby also to Jimmy Dale. You can look at Jimmy Dale Ventures at Giga Junction inside Soto, or call us now on 0208 920 996. Jimmy Dale Ventures, the official sponsor for Sammy Flex TV.
And like a baby, anytime our time is up, we have to come up at all costs, whether you are ready or not. And today we are here, midweek edition of Showbiz Daily Live on Sammy Flex TV. We are doing this for the world, we are doing this for you, and we are doing this for our industry as well. My name is Sammy Flex, and I have my charges here with me with a plethora of issues ahead of us. I don't know which one we have to talk about, Krampo. Because looks like the TikTokers and the DJs and the traditional media's debate is still ongoing. That debate is still ongoing. And whilst I was coming into, I saw a video of Nana Todado talking about a certain betrayal of Dynapia to Miss Fia Schwarzenegger. I said, hey, yes, if really Dynapia can betray a Fia Schwarzenegger, then trust no one. You cannot have any trust in this world again. Hey, like
Dynapia.
Like in a phone interview with someone or phone conversation with someone, telling the person that, oh, if you are just nigga, when you don't know to me who na accept now can on cars on the crime now. Oh, I was so shocked. Say, hey.
I'm gonna click on the
hey, oh my goodness.
Trust nobody.
No, that one is funny, man. Hey, what a betrayal! Like this, is the biggest betrayal ever in the whole world I've come across. And you just have to be careful, Charlie. Play well. Know who to go with, know who to come with, know who to talk to, and at what point you have to know where to go to. That is all I can say, because the world is some way. But we can still come back and do our business. We have to mind our business no matter what. Some people are cashing in, even with the misfortune that is happening to them. So we still have to cash in and do some more. My name is Sammy Flex. On your screens, Nana Reagan, Beef Nation president, is already in your shot. He is a journalist, he is a talent manager and a promoter as well. He also writes for SammyFlexTV.com. And man like Derek Money, the people's favorite man. Derek Money is also here. He's a blogger, enewsgh.com, and he also promotes artists and he manages talent as well. And the man at the extreme end is man like young barrister. Yeah, he doesn't want me to say he's the president of all beam natives in the world. Or whether he likes it or not, I'll still say it. So, but you were at the techno launch. Give me some gist. I was not invited, so I couldn't come.
You were not?
No, I was not invited. Yeah.
It was good. The brand techno is becoming very huge in Ghana now, and I think that was one of those things. When you have a new product, you want to put it in the market officially. So it was so nice seeing the product and those that.
And I saw that the Stoneboy brought his children to mark pre Father's Day.
That was, I think, one of the best moments.
Yeah, it was a highlight of the show. Seriously, after the show, that particular scene was in the trends.
I enjoyed it because when you look at the two kids, you realize that the small girl is more vocal and bold to the boy. The boy, he doesn't do anything. He's always serious. But that very day, he was the one who...
You see him always with a frown face.
Yeah. So it was lovely. And thumbs up to Techno brand and then the Beam president himself. You could see the marriage. The marriage between the two of them is very good.
It's really growing. Yeah.
And we pray that it
continues like that. In fact, every artist needs that. And I'm also sure this time on the Beam natives were highly represented.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah. In fact, I saw you and Stoneboy in some videos. And this is what we want to. This is what I've been preaching for that. They shouldn't leave you guys behind.
One thing that I realized was that the invite was actually VIP invite. So we're supposed to take table. But you know, like fans, we always want to be the backbenchers and stuff. So it was later you realize that no, we're supposed to take a table with drinks and feel big, like, you know.
But I still want to okay. No, it happens. It happens, and that is how it should be. In fact, we wish Stoneboy well, and we have also seen his tour, a calendar of so many countries and cities, or better the states that he is about to perform, and it feels good. Challenging. I mean, Shamu, now Ubia and Tini and Fire. The CID, yeah, artist now, Oti Kromuha, now as a summary, we need baby Sarkodie. Derek, now I know you can't tell us.
I say, go to our show.
Thank you for traffic.
I say, go to our show. But I don't know what the story we are. What is a medical? Or call US Embassy, what bounce, you know?
Or compare visa.
Yeah, because of the Ghana allegations, no. Yeah. Oh, the story. I think it's a lead story on Ghana Web. I don't know. Maybe you guys have not read it. This morning, while I was doing my usual early reading before I come to the office, I read it. It's here. Ghana Web lead story. It says, Medical's US visa application bounced over 2021 Ghana incident. And it says, Ghanaian rapper Samuel Adu Frimpong, popularly known as Medical, has reportedly been denied a United States visa. According to Ghana Web sources, the rapper was bounced on Tuesday, that is yesterday, June 21st, 2022, after he had attended an interview at the US Embassy in Accra. Our source confirmed that the decision to bounce him was linked to a gun brandishing incident over which he was convicted earlier this year. Medical, dressed in a black hoodie with a face mask, is said to have arrived at the embassy at about 7:30 a.m. He assessed the facility and in the space of an hour, he knew his fate. Reports indicate that Medical's label mate Amani too was bounced. Medical had a brief exchange with fellow artist Sarkodie, who was also at the premises with his wife and daughter for the same purpose. Sarkodie with his family, who were at the embassy's immigration section, that is American Citizens Service, ACS, according to our sources, were granted visas.
On say, sir, commodity be saying na. Sometimes before
we get to know boardness member. I mean, Derek.
There be you can't show me say name maybe a way of social media and our implications. It might not be right now.
And do you know American embassy there? If nobody knows that, almost your okwa applier, almost said that social media handles
just to go and verify.
UK doesn't do that. So far, other platforms are almost said that, but America there, almost said that or Twitter handle, Instagram handle, Facebook, almost said that.
Into the be catch your money and social media and our implications. It might not be today. You don't know when it's going to affect you. But you can't feel say and then they feel like some celebrities they have their right to do whatever they want.
Demigods.
Yes, but yes, can who say maybe how they got to know is that place safe for you in the future? But new way they hear so feel so flashy lifestyle. Let me do something to mass up my fans. Let me do something for my fans to no. Your fans are your backbone to your career.
Yeah, exactly.
But one way or the other, no, we be na somebody so can you say asem to won so who are these people who are going to bash you and as some babejo? And you know, a foot we see I bouncy. Meanwhile, you might have a project and so
American said on my say there.
A bit for so long. A bet charges ambassador nefi hanom ko
never ambassador. According to their policies, this one will be ambassador matter.
And you know, on finance now.
Because to them, in fact, if you want to apply for the visa, they will tell you, they will ask you, have you been in any criminal record before? That one, even the UK, they ask, have you been part of any criminal thing? Have you been part of any what is their name? Terrorism group? Have you been? They ask all those questions. So,
who was something attached to you? I mean, it's a one said that you and you can go and cause friends havoc and harm over there. Into some reading, into the musicians, no more financial. Not even the musicians alone. Those we call celebrities, no soon. Almost someone here, no more financial. Obi na need them work you. Into so ye be na their portfolio. Think twice. And you're so fitty preoccupano, then you gear up and then you do things. There be and there were cheap. Social media is a strong tool. The person who created social media wants to make money out of social media. It's not only got to no care. Nisika no unyano. And no dream. Your Facebook ads were on how they told my bit me a pussy. I may call the length and breadth of people you want to say video. But at the end of the day, no, can who say one assemble or who be dream. Or no social media no agye sika at the end of the day no he's very successful oko one assemble beto nti e fanya sua de bia ye betena showbiz daily ye kan o mo the content to am hwe ni ye o na betimi affect your future o they don't see anything wrong with it but now say won sem ne be bad that's why they are realizing say I've done a big mistake we see how you ye
see ya bounce no
so
imagine if he has some big contract there big business there
how are you going to do it
see it's locked
and they kakra bia to social media do din.
Well, not American. I don't know if you want to tie. This is not part of our main story.
Yeah. Say on the Shatta call US.
And Shatta their name.
Service and the name we.
You have to go and read it.
It is very very sad. Ras, I want to say, never be say, and
then I suspect that's why he came before Shatta. Maybe the visa was about expiring.
Yeah. Most of the time you say. Omo ye nyama bisa ye de emotions any pain e kasa say de be ya bi omo be hu say no I don't know omo ye na won sunsun so say nyen ne besi a oche ne bi ne betimi yesi nobody wants this sometimes me am pese be drew in pempen so say answer na we want to sit and talk about it and say people should pick lessons from it and all of that sometimes actions no and clear the implications and the betimi are likely to happen you know I mean the outcome is unfortunate but on kafra na you nim dwumedi kro akudi de be ya na say be event promoter
on 8th July I know there is a Ghana Entertainment Awards in USA and Ghana Music Awards USA is also in August so I suspect it might be any of these things or maybe other gigs. Sarkodie is also playing I think 30th in New York. It could have even been that they have invited him. Because just as the story says, he met Sarkodie there. Sarkodie was over the cop.
Until they imagine say Tiana say on perform.
Aika.
Event promoter now so cry so Jumedi one
so I can't play the other LDC guy.
Yes, you can do better media, but sometimes the expectations of the people anyhow I want to Saudi Nipani brand in the year program any other or spirit so yes I affecting Yama Bibre you know I'm finding this young.
I see. Baron, do you want to comment
for
on
this? I'm not surprised. Even there was a time the board chairman for Ghana National Petroleum Company.
Okay.
I think Kwamina acquired at the time. He was denying visa at the US embassy. When he went to verify, they were saying that he applied wrongly. This is someone who has been in the US for so many years and he has been going there because he has family.
I keep telling people that the fact that you've been to a country doesn't mean anytime you go there they will give you. I keep telling people, oh, you might be going, you might come back just yesterday. Tomorrow you're going to tell you the fact.
So some of these things, because they think they are celebrities, they are untouchable. That is why I love their meeting with the IGP. I think somebody also asked the question, if they say celebrity, what is their definition of celebrities? I think one of, I've forgotten the name, one of the top police.
Kofi Buachi.
Yes.
It's a Kofi Buachi then, yeah.
He was even questioning the celebrity tag. So some of these things, they do it, and at the end of the day, it goes against them, not the fans that we want to impress. So, but he can, I think, use some, if he has the big guys, because he's an entertainer, and his service obviously will be needed in the US. So he can look for the big guys. And they go back
guys?
to them. You know,
when it comes to
can he use the government?
No, he can only get some strong immigration lawyer who can make a case for him that maybe the gun was for a video shoot and you see the case was in court and all the stories are out there.
As we are speaking, that case hasn't been.
No, the case is now over.
It's over.
Yes. The case is acquitted. Discharged,
So he has to look for
including Shatta's own.
No, Shatta's own is not, but medical was acquitted and discharged. You know, he was fined.
Okay.
Medical was fined,
Okay. So then it's going to take him maybe some, either forever or some long while to fight that case. If only he wants to, because there are people who have even given up on going to the US because of this same visa application and renewal brouhaha. So he actually hits himself on the head. So
exactly. He should suffer it. You have not commented on the TikTok traditional media debate. What is your position? I think over the past days.
They are saying that they are the ones that make hit songs. Without the hit song, what do they do?
Is it without what?
Without the hit songs, what do they?
They shake their boobs and ass.
With what?
You see, hit songs is not limited to the TikTok. We know that TikTok is one of the vibrant, active social media platform now because everybody wants to get on there. But you cannot.
Are you active on TikTok?
Not really.
Derek, are you active on TikTok?
Not at all.
You? Okay. Maybe it's because we are men.
Yeah.
There's no content over there.
No, that's what maybe it's because we are men. Because so far, all the men around me, I've not seen anybody active on TikTok. But the women, I suspect.
When they have the Kevin body, especially.
Oh, and then
and when you want to limit somebody's hard work, like a hit song, that it is we make the song hit songs. You understand hit song? The fact that you dance, and when you check their trend, if let's say you are pouring water, everybody does TikTok and they are pouring water on themselves. It doesn't make sense to me. So for me, they are cashing in, they are doing what is like what they want to do on that platform to make the numbers for themselves and make some cash out of it. But you cannot say you are the ones that make hit songs hit. We have Patapa is there. Go and take Patapa's song and let him hit. We have a lot of artists that are struggling and they have the money to pay. If they give you the money, can you make their songs hit songs? How many of those who listen to music, those who understand music, how many of them are following those people on TikTok?
Yeah.
the traditional media plays a major role. Just that a lot of people are taking, I don't know how to put it, but their concentration is now on the social media platform, which of course is killing them gradually, because at the end of the day, when somebody put a song on social media and it hits, another person comes in, it takes yours out.
Yes.
You get
Yes.
it?
And now they are
most of us thought that
everybody's
most of us thought that We Could the Traveler is going to last. But Buga has taken it because of the social media thing that they are doing. Buga tomorrow may also be kicked with another song.
Now Tenenene has started even kicking it gradually.
So for me, I will always go for the traditional media, and it depends on the artist, their promotional strategy, how they want the songs to last. It's not just the social media, because the social media, it's following the trend. If it goes today, when you check Twitter, it is not a song that is on there. It's something else. They are talking about something else. The pastor has done something else, and they are talking about it. Tomorrow, maybe Ghana versus Nigeria match will come on. But the music, it is the traditional media that holds the music.
Keeping it constant.
And I would advise the artists to keep focus on that and leave the social media. If your song comes on the social media platforms, we will vibe with it. But the traditional media, they hold the key to your music, because a lot of people listen to it. You dare not touch my father's radio when he's listening to maybe Amachi Dede. When he comes, you dare not touch the radio. So for me, I don't side with them with they making hit songs. So they are the one who rides on hit songs to do their trends. They ride on the hit songs. They do not make songs hit. They ride on the hit songs.
I see. Okay, so in a related story, I would want us to read something, but I also want to say big ups to my production team. The guitar Rasta Currency is on camera. Richie Flex is the editor and director of the show. Emmanuel Fowi Lapiji is the producer. Gideon Neelam Tessin is our creative director. And just in relation to what Barrister was talking about, so he will continue with this before I come to the rest of the guys. Wendy Shay has made a statement, and she says, Ghana's music industry is treacherous and full of envy. And I'll tell you why she's saying this. The story on Ghana Web reads, artist signed to Rough Town Records, Wendy Shay, born Wendy Asiamado, has raised concerns over treachery and other negative things creeping into the country's music industry. She says people in the industry, and this is where the line is, I want you to pay attention here. She says people in the industry are always looking for a way to kick out people immediately they come in. This, she said, is worrying, and therefore artists who have managed to stay afloat all these years should be accorded the needed respect. A quotation from her. Wendy Shay, who made this known in a tweet she shared, said, you blow up on Monday, they want you out on Tuesday. This music thing no is easy. This music thing no easy. Enough respect to every artist who has done it for over 10 years and still doing it. And pay attention to this again. She says you blow up on Monday, they want you out on Tuesday. This music thing no easy. Enough respect to every artist who has done it over 10 years and still doing it. The artist has been one of the female artists to have a very tough time in the industry. Each passing day, she is subjected to unnecessary attacks, especially because she came in at a time the country had lost Ebony Reigns. However, she has been able to hold the fort all these years and continues to go hard. And this is a Wendy Shay observation. Wendy Shay said, Ghana, your music industry, who blow Monday, Tuesday, pet, near the for Banazi, and we are. And I believe no one can argue with her on what she's saying. Like I said, today, go everywhere, and my phone is ringing, and they say, no one will be here. First, Buga is here, we don't know how long will come. What is the problem? Is it a good structure for our game? Or maybe not? Or could it be the over-reliance of social media for promotion, just as we were talking about some few minutes ago? Is that why it's happening like that? Because you release a song today, like Barrister said on Kwaku the Traveler. Now you have to force and bring another one again. Because if you don't bring it, you are dead. And that is how serious our game is now. That's why I keep talking about building a fan base. At least your fan base, they don't go within months. They are still there waiting for you, whether there is a hit song or not. But when it comes to say, hit song, only buy your bidding from buy, I was so much of a hit song, but can you guarantee the next hit song? You can't guarantee the next hit song. Well, let me go on to Barrister. Barrister, so continue. Not member of Mama so.
What she said, I think on paper is true. You put up a song today and tomorrow somebody comes in and then you are gone. Rest, I mean, you know, we are developing, and the days where you would have to do one song and it takes, let's say, months or even a year for you to record another song are over. Today you have a lot of producers out there. There are so many studios, and most of the musicians own their own studio, and some of them are producers of their own songs.
Exactly.
So I'll just get into my booth, whatever songs I have, I record it and put it out there, whether it comes out as a hit song or not. Maybe to be a banger. You know, all underground artists have bangers. They'll tell you that this is my new banger.
My new banger.
Yeah, share it for me, and then you listen to the song and like, hey.
And everybody's song is a banger today.
Until you listen to the song.
Yeah.
So, it's not anybody's fault. Nobody is pushing anyone out. It's the system. We have a lot of studios now. Now you can, Wendy Shay herself, on a daily, she can record more than 2 songs. Right?
Yeah.
So, would she say that if she put up a song today, let's say Survivor, today, and the song is doing so well, and tomorrow she comes out to say, maybe Bad Girl, she drops another song, and that song is bigger than the Survivor, what would she say? She has killed the first song, right? So, the system is like that. It's not anybody who is trying to push someone out. It is a system, and we cannot fault the system. Because today, if you sit down that, okay, someone is doing it, so let me sit back and watch how the songs develop on the people. For how long will you sit back? Because it's a fast race. The hotter the song, the more gigs you get.
Yeah.
So if you sit, you are not going to get it. Unless you want to do an album, and even the album too, someone's album is also in. So it depends on what you are doing, and sometimes you have to look at your market niche. What are you bringing? Who are my audience? If my audience are people who, let's say, they take time to consume music, my focus
slow
be
down
there.
for them.
So for me, it is no one's fault. Nobody is trying to bring someone out and stuff like that. If that is in the industry, and you have gatekeepers who would want to kick Wendy out and bring in maybe another lady, I don't think she would survive. She herself will survive, because there are so many ladies out there who are also struggling to be like Wendy, and they are not getting the chance. So there's the availability of producers and the studios that are there. Gone were the day that you had, let's say, Hammer, and Hammer had his own set of artists that he puts on.
JQ.
Apietus also had his own artists that he puts on, and that one too was a challenge, because Hammer would have to bring a set of artists on one album, and that one too, they're also struggling to do so. So for me, it's our new way of life. It is the development that we have, and then technology is also evolving as days are going. So
you have to chase it.
Yes, you should just chase the system, and then those that value her would always keep in touch with her. So the fan base is always a valid point, because they are there for you. Whether
you have a hit song or
they are there. There was a time Sarkodie went on break. Without
even now.
Still
now. The whole of this year, he's not released a single song.
The fans are still there, and they are doing things. So and let me use this platform to sympathize and empathize with one of ours. We lost a fan.
Oh, really?
Yes, we lost a fan on Monday. She's one of the most active ladies I've seen.
What's her name?
Her name is Ajwa Ululu Benedict.
Oh.
Yeah.
What happened to her?
She was sick, actually, and even during those times that she was sick, usually come out when we have any hangout or any program. She comes out to support.
Ajua Ololo Bennett.
So may her soul rest in peace, and then I sympathize with the family.
Amen. Thanks, Barrister, for this one. I mean, call Derek Manigo, and based on what Wendy Shay is saying, Yenfa George Britain any artist Camido any case study waha. When they say the number Tuesday, no beer you were free. But let's look at what Camido and George Britain what they are doing. And number coupe. And you number 12 last year. That song is not this year.
You are dada.
From last year. The song came out last year. The same song. Look at the processes the song is going through. And he's not stopping now. The last time I met him in an interview, he's not stopping now. Now he's finished with Nigeria collaboration. Also, we call East Africa. If you call Kenya and Tanzania, no Nubia Sankoya, another remix of the same song. So one song, look at the process he's taking the song through. So now, and if I say when the Shay is when you survive a hit, and you're not fat, girls Seattle, or better now, can say, and you know, backward bent to we. Are they not learning? And I say, are we not using the Camido example? And Derek President Mr. said, no, so yet solution ma when the summer okay now.
Sammy, I think when the seminar okay no, it's happening in our industry. But we be a music as it shouldn't be a matter be a say how big because music is dynamic.
Exactly.
And in order to stay relevant, you need to be consistent in the system. Consistency is the key. And it's a one year consistent at times so they remember. No way Jahonwa Pako said them 6 months, 1 year now they are back. Who say game na ye no challenge you.
You don't want to be a musician. Hey.
Intino, who coin
no, the pressure is not good.
The pressure no woman is
like 1 month. Oh, the number no beautiful from bar. Oh, you know you.
You know we. Into consistency not than the key. And ko said them name for number akoma, name ko tenancy. Obi onu ko de number akoni betuma promotion class anything. No akope be biata no one promote you e be den na reach your target audience. Because a number da ehia so bi bono bite. Answer na you beat them and say you ready. A promotional process na again let's come back to John Britain and Camido do amoye no. A strategy serious strategy John Britain fire or the manipulative system no am still and no de by it's still relevant in the system.
Yes.
Or yeah, we
and ultimate keke no.
Or yeah, we so we no call Nigeria or nema okun ko yeah we Kim Promise. Say o jai originality e kura po na the my okun verse ni Kim Promise verse na what the remix ni so kura be sam wa ko tie nyum ni biem. Enso ye same sugar king na dey.
If Zanka wa nya sad man kanyum
ni begu. Because if it down flat kura po e buy no say ebuko. By still sugar king go sujum. But not the down flat ni timi gina ye pegi wom.
You are right.
But as it stands now, down flat they are falling flat no pepe. And as we are king and you go so re
yes,
because we are processing here strategically no. We who send your be penetrating into the world market and be accepting. Although you be watch it, but still you enjoy the source. And okay, or East Africa. And you know quite for
yes.
A quite for crime away. So still, Obina masses a because we tears we are kings. So Ghana and Africa say Mama East Africa phones are free now mama same music. Into George Britain use a very good strategy. I'm not there boy sugar cane and the sugar cane float everywhere.
So now the artist will not be under pressure to release
at all.
New song again.
Or come maybe a sugar cane or two. Okay, baby inviting me and one hit to know. And so say what I'm manipulating in a way I'll bet media channel or where any angle into I might always a little evergreen, but a old song. That's I mean when you say so opposite or stay relevant in the game now on any management in Tennessee Casey. Now how we releasing your mono or my any many here. And anything always Shatta is in the news now will stay relevant will be doing what on Tiasi. Ninyum 3 na YouTube no na etende makoma 3 meanwhile wo de ba ko yi ba no akoda no no so release 3 and 3 within a space of 1 and 2 no release bebre and to always Shatta Wale e win fan every blessed day. Why? Because so the young trainer by na ba ko nyame da ba ko betimi na regande ba ko betimi e brasa me de ba ko betimi e barista de enti se ne nyame de na ye wo da wo ye ne fan me so me ye ne fan enti se ye ko ni program a obo nyon ba ko na ma ansa the next song no mesa
because you know it
what as enti o we need fan every blessed day and every time you releasing you be we need fan. That is the strategy you need to go because o ye den your system ne de o kokko se chire na be ba no ne apake wasi nchen
sharp. Okay, 1 month to
say new laws ni nkola so ba
1 month yeah no year we
until say one what person stay relevant you have to know how you are going to use your promotional tools in the game. Who is in your man use very good promotional tools, use very good strategies, get closer to A&R people, at least a repertoire people who knows the background, who knows the game. One moment to me also was saying a position one way or the other and want stay relevant and consistent. I feel really in you now. We're sending a baby to plugs and no links here because George Brayton is using plugs.
Yeah.
In an interview, he said he met Pato Ranking 2008. Kumasi, and the plug when they plug in to Nigeria. Man, the links no or so using.
Yeah, I remember he said it.
Yes, and the plugs now we use no links and use it very well. Create plugs around. Your friend is saying, did they not episode or say why you na on blow. Why you want like
last Friday?
Last Friday, no. How a commercial project in Unuhonum. I don't make a change. You have seen it all in the music industry. Where we need VGM, you have seen it all. Plus no links in ye and year. Can you my no? Can you be a Ujinani? Ghanaian musicians are not making good advantage of their plugs. A faina ye need buy a hoso. Into Oma this time, Oma who know they are making videos of it. Because so by your that's a bit me I travel far unless you get a link to somebody, a plug for that person to project us ban. That is one thing that Ghanaian music industry ye hu ye kakra bi na ehu no e de yadwuma. Now kakra na ehu it's about time I will see esunya de. System na your no industry every blessed day be expand you. And every blessed day, new things are coming. We are learning. Okay. Into the moment a person we have to learn more. A buyer near capture now. Okay, the way internet now. Majority of people thinks is taking over the traditional media. Which one or the other? The traditional media allow the channel of people to go to the social media. And now it's radio, now we TV. Ko Facebook. Because of the numbers, views, meaning no more. And you bet you ko Facebook, ko sisia na ko hwe. Onipa ni tie wo no, o pamona sam na ko social media. Na we wi aba be ka say social media no e traditional media djuma na ye. Enso mo na mo pamom mo ko. And you ko Facebook.
We are all guilty.
One we are no numbers no. Onya views say.
Yeah.
Not the better onya numbers say. Meanwhile the person was listening to the radio. You directed the person to go to social media and enjoy. Okwa na ho so koye de. Because ohwe wo de wie no. Another video next by another interesting thing about no a giant radio niti. One say no a giant radio niti. Na for the other social media. We are no abesu. Nti ye hwe na ye hwe se ne be toto ne ma ne ye hwe de we be position ne ma ne ye. If the traditional media no so no. One thing ama TikTokers no kasa bebre ne say traditional media promotion board. Nti ekoba ne sa.
But now the boys online are taking more money.
They are taking more money.
Yeah, now.
Say o mama traditional media na eboa ye din ama man for attention ni na shift because obetimi ma TikTokers obi betimi am 200 say ye mame. Obeye. But I don't need
to depending on the level of
what I see.
TikToker.
Yes.
Because the top TikTokers, you can't talk to them over 200 cities.
That's I mean, all links in the plus now betting no make some.
Oh, bro, I know what I'm talking about.
That's I'm betting me because internet no better than the content can carry no the back. I don't the deal no. But okay say one DJ more no
about. It depends on who you are talking about.
Sure. My brother,
you see the set that was on YouTube.
Oh, I'm the money.
That's what I'm saying.
Sasa tindomo manuma bai ama for this keep your mama this time manuma bai.
Exactly what I mean.
Enti ba sam ye hwe na ye hwe se ne be position industry no. I see you said a game overtaking is allowed.
Yeah.
What the onyon ba ne na so am promotional strategy ne anya solid ya. You are dead and doomed.
Thank you, Derek Money. He's a journalist, a talent manager and a promoter as well. So talking from experience on the field coupled with his knowledge in the game is what he has delivered to us. Nana Regan will speak next on this. Nana NTO Wenzo.
Brother man, I want to say Wendy's tweet comment and our tweet was born out of the full attention out there on social media lately. Because the industry is not just about TikTok or Facebook or what is happening on social media. That is not it. In fact, Barrister raised a point which is very, very solid when he was talking about how much time and the kind of producers are there as compared to the kind of producers who small boy be or shane them or not me programming and your beat a mouse is here or releasing your so first no na a bit slow maybe a first no you have to book a date with appeatus and son I work record it no watch time obe master you know obe sanya queue so but see no omo doors so the alternatives and the options are plenty until then time now why you so be release 1st July and obi so she baby ye meeting so be release 1st July and now 2nd July that is how the game are and with that you can't blame anybody won't mean blame you obia. But when it comes to social media, nyamane as compared to traditional media, and you mona waka say who release Monday, Tuesday, now they are kicking you off. No, they only kick you off on social media and influencers game no and a more sa adwumopon because me family gospel artist na me could tuyama santo the 2,000 cedis, the 5,000 cedis now a video na post me artists no na many engagements be near there. Maybe Derek will also pick his artist and go and give us Santo money to do another video. Sammy flex and so affair Santo say challenge person me bro we be until Santo ne dey say why video no or they will post it or we are or Derek there so why we post it Sammy flex so e dey no dey about why we post it until at the end of the day no say me dey no crap catch fire na e kwa it is up to me. Said there you use George Britain as an example why I say then all this sugar cane there you know. It is up to me to use our attention and mania for the song you know, to enter into other territories. You see faculty say first in the BM. Right now yes obedi enyo matena fakwa obebre. And one said that no when we were talking about about topic behind America, say it has become like that because of how our war schemes now most of our artists are looking up to no almost limited every other thing standards need be to social media numbers.
Yeah, I remember that conversation.
Yes, they
so now award schemes are looking at science and data,
and it is YouTube, Spotify, Boomplay, Audio Mac, and conversation you have via no. And yes, ye benya sa nyamani because ye benya kasabi from Wendy Shay obeba be kisat tweet because nyomana ebia ene washa ya shazame 1 million ya boom wenya
boom play
streams ne 1.2 million obi so release ende obi be release tengenenge no so ba konya 3 million. It is nobody's fault. It is the same consumers that are consuming both music. But when it comes to the traditional media, it is still on a certain DJ's playlist. They still play it in prime time, but you are not paying attention to it.
Yeah.
You are not. Your focus is not there. You are not even monitoring that side to put up a data to see. Say, hey, okay, I am doing this. I'm getting rotation, massive rotations on so and so. And no share.
Today, 10 radio stations have played
my song. No, nobody is monitoring that now. Even the award schemes themselves. I'm just saying science and data. So almost science and data conversation will come in YouTube,
to online.
Boomplay, Audio Mac, Spotify, Apple Music, one TikTok, viral videos. Asa. And so fast change of music it will be like that if we don't take care near certain standards in here. That is how it is going to be forever, and nobody can blame anybody for it. Because social media, they are any better on my topic about better on mobile have a conversation on Obia can be you. It would be a better sura Obia can be a dear channel for buy a becca challenge be bar Obia baby. At that channel there's a new challenge, people will still adapt to it. But The only way metimi aka say ama Wendy Shay asem be valid the fact say we pay influencers for them to do what they do. Because any day no so count me blame influencer no. That is her job. Oh he ask can say bartender. Imagine say promoters back 10 e de omo nyoma akoma Asanto. Asanto has that responsibility and duty to make videos and post
for
every song.
And when she's done on what we
asa. So me when I hear some of these comments like, oh, it's a say there on your money buy encosa a core platform ne apps na our attention was no because there is a new one. But if you really want to hold on to the song, any attention kakana wenya wo a platform na wenya na. When you travel to, let's say, Nigeria, when you travel to Kenya, Tanzania, said you be yenya George Momoye na. When you go there, maybe the one interviewing you crowd will spot the viral videos or the kind of challenges your song came up with on those things. Now not about be plus. So when you are talking about the song, people there said another way because be almost a new audience they can also jump. They are now coming to jump on maybe the challenge or the song from TikTok or from other platforms. They say, hey, and you may say why I feel maybe I answer and I saw you demontino. No so started the year before. So as you journey on, still I won't say no relevant. You get other ones. Even to necessary na net here. Ubenya ben wa abu wan say na me champion the enyum bia ba na amanfo so a jampi omo but spenders e ba na omo ba be bonyum a obo say owo a set of cassettes obo enu crap no bit me kok cassette bacho bo sugar cane mami e wo program na say obi tim go boy enyum we mami no we tuaka. So it is nobody's fault enye say you will gatekeepers go baby and I say obi a sheda kwatena baby a set say we be no on manipulative systems there and yakwa we nyum na wo so ade eche amofa we di embra sana good na ba be. So the best you can do is as an artist no no team no mu osika say ye the ama art so be musician and ya re ho ye sikasem
because of the be also discussion
the be also we invested
on ending no.
Yes, the beer also we invested. Because if you have to travel around, say that you're pushing crowd, so challenge people, you should go to other territories, enter into other territories. Yes, cow. Some plugs na yakaso, and your plugs in na free. Obi to Nigeria to US, set one air plugs man crowd, and it is not free. There's some money that free be able to ya.
That's true.
And then Abbas better also no friend. O friend now ti o nko mo kaka the obusa a consultation so
you want to consultation there so tia
onu di nkomo ni you go like oh you hear from me then you use the idea that he has given you to do other things. So you first pay a front fee then he will give you until when you go and you don't even return it's fine. And that is a plug in Ghana talking to you. So you can imagine more US UK no one you want to get there no. The plugs are not cheap. Yes, you will get somebody based on certain relationship near affiliations in Tibia or Benyo Mombe Nyamabiama free. But the entirely it is not free like that. So when you get your songs trending on social media, that is why I keep saying when you use every avenue, use all the avenues that you have for promotions. Until we now Nyame wa don soldier or TikTok ne wana then you capitalize on that. You travel and enter into other territories. E bia ka wonyo mo no enya sa hit na say viral win and ka wonti me nkono. Then you push into those areas. Go and find plugs there. Do business with them with the songs. Say betimi aye nyom ba ko pekra po na. Ubetimi edidi hu. So hu nanti ya. Ubetimi edidi hu a chance na be say real studio. Akwa record enyom foforo. It's as simple as that.
Thank you, Tanarigan. Thank you, Derek Money. Thank you, Barrister. And let me also reiterate this point. I think in our music industry, here in Ghana especially, I don't know about elsewhere, I'm in Ghana, so let me just limit it to Ghana. We don't have any documents. There is no routine. Try everything that works and use it. And the George Britain factor on sugarcane, I think it is one of the best ways in our current system. Yes, sir.
Best strategy.
They be our baby. No, you'll be struggling. And like I have been here listening to my people and saying to myself, Charlie, It's not easy to be a Ghanaian artist now. And you see that song now they buy within 1 month. You know, ultra video. We say, on till campaign we about be buno. And you are under pressure to release a new one.
And some new one, so it's not as if said you won't cut a promo budget for
No.
You have to cut another promo
and
budget.
Whether it will work.
And I think say our system with regards to events is also one of the reasons why we would have artists complaining all the time, because Easter and then December. So you realize that when you play Easter show, it will take you another long month before you wait for December. But when you see elsewhere, they have
festivals.
The festivals are all over, even it's not
Carnivals.
Yes.
Like throughout.
So our system is that way, that if it is not Easter, then it's December. So if I don't get a gig in
Easter,
in April or March,
you have
I'll
to wait till
for
December.
Then even that one, how many event organizers would call me? So that is why most of them are crying, because they realize that you even put up the song, at the end of the day you don't get the platforms to even perform those songs on. And they are also not looking elsewhere. You get it? So
and unfortunately the individual artists are also not coming up with events like programs that they can even collaborate with, let's say, corporate bodies to support them. And they are all sleeping, waiting for a certain charter house to come and build them for a show or so and so.
On that note, wait for Ashama to the world.
That's September, right?
Yes, September.
Okay. All right. So Ashama to the world, all things being equal, this year, I think for the past 2 or 3 years.
When the corona came.
Yeah. So 3 years it has not happened, and it is one of the biggest events in Accra's calendar. No two ways about that. We hope it happens. And guys, finally, there is no manual for our music industry. Be smart.
Be smart.
Be smart. Be smart. That's one of the reasons when I asked Shatta Wale about the various posters for his album, he said something. And as much as it might not be in the books, like I said, there is no manual. So look at what works. He said, if I release a track list on one poster one day, what does it do? It doesn't do anything. So I also want to try releasing it one after the other. Let's see what it will happen. And that's how the industry works. Keep trying.
Be smart.
Whatever works, go on to it, cash in, and move on. Let me send this out before I introduce my next topic, and this is about www.maymarriage.com. Maymarriage.com is a platform that can coach you to become an online manager. So maybe over the years you have some time on you, for you've given birth and you're going to stay home for about 6 months, and you have some time on you. You can start a business online and still make money whilst you're at home nursing your baby. It's just a matter of going online to learn. Go and learn some coaching, go and learn some entrepreneurial skills, how to manage your own online business. And you can get all this information from www.maymarriage.com. So log on today, get all the necessary information, register, and start making money. I've registered already, so you can also try it. Let's see how best that one brings us some money. Now let's go into the gospel front, and Nana Reagan is sure going to start this because now he is part of the gospel fraternity here in Ghana. Beautiful gospel artist Celestine Donkor is talking. In fact, she is very, very anointed. She has one of the most powerful voices in our music industry. Very strong. When it comes to performance, she is a great performer, and trust me, she has everything. Now, this is what she posted online. I'm going to read it verbatim. Then I'll come back and ask my people to advise her because she needs advice. That's what she said. She said she needs advice. And it says, please read this carefully and share your thoughts with me. Read this carefully and share your thoughts with me. What is that? Listen, well, it says the screenshot message below is from a foreign betting company. They like my numbers and want me to advertise for them on my pages for the cool amount stated below. Question is, should I accept? Let me start again. The screenshot message below is from a foreign betting company. They like my numbers and want me to advertise for them on my pages for the cool amount stated below. Question is, should I accept? To be honest, it is not easy to be a gospel artist. It is so difficult to get sponsorship and investment deals. This is not because we don't have the numbers. In this current harsh economy, this money would help a lot to push my ministry. But how would the Christian community react if a gospel musician is chosen as an ambassador for a betting company or an alcoholic beverage? Dear God, lead me not into temptation. Dear God, lead me not into temptation. And the hashtag is that testimony therapy. No one featuring Steve Crown. Now we're going to read what the betting company actually sent to her. Then we'll come to my people as the lady is calling them to help her to make a decision. The thing reads, hello, my name is Dantry Williams. I am traffic manager of 1xBet. And we all know 1xBet, right?
Yeah.
I'm a traffic manager of 1xBet, an online betting company. We purchase traffic to our own advertising network. Your target audience quite suits us. According to primary analytics, there may be 30.
Research is good for us.
According to primary analytics, there may be 30 target registrations in our betting company per your 100 subscribers. I see. Throughout the year, and now we can win our account. Throughout the year, your page can bring you income from $500 to $7,000 per year by placing our brand for upcoming sporting events. We are ready to discuss it at any time convenient for you. Would you be willing to talk about all the details now? Looking forward to hearing from you. And this is coming from gospel artist Celestine Donkor. That is what she's saying. That a betting company called 1xBet, they've sent her a message and that they want to use her numbers because according to them, when they go through her numbers, her analytics on social media, they've realized that when they count 30 of the people who have subscribed to her platforms, 30 people, not all of them. I think when they count 100, 30 people are always part of the betting community. It's your person continue edit your bet to more. Now within a year, one year from $700 to about $7,000 there. A bit to me, I'm gonna count to. And I said, hey, Chromo thing. Scan soon. Yeah. If I don't know, same crown and Roberts for Pocoviano. I'm a short name money go born to Janko Nyasaminkia. But bit me at Dan I feel I recording new songs and videos and more. But also, or your gospel artist, one shall not Christendom and an answer. And no business on your day. And I regard on that. Over media is a money gospel artist here. After me, I bet talk more artist, back my friends, and they're promoting in your money. Lady Ophelia Nima. As part of management team, can be anything.
What I'm that's. Say we neka a den kakra. Neka na a den you know. Enye sika ne gi no. Society na ye woman no. And your understanding anyhow we have limited ourselves to certain behaviors when it comes to Christianity. Enti ebema ne kana ye den because okwa ken one kan ya obi nti wase obi beji wan no esi bone. No cray woman say ministry bia ye de sika na ye. Ena especially when it comes to gospel ministry no obia wo botai. So recently we started prisons ministry with Rain Foundations. Okay. Ye botai na esi ye nesu na say we will build a rehabilitation center. Ebia inmates. Ye be feed the inmates no. Ye boa wona bia wonya lawyer na ye wasem na nheda anya asem bia wasa oda prison che. Na ye yiwa ye cookie pure center honomo. For you to go through a process and some training before and crap and sana be you about bonting. You better say bia ya pay you maybe ama baby akwa you know if you prison about you know we all know how society receives you near you be boa ama onya baby abetana you save yourself from those stigma that was the main agenda until I yet prison ministry and wo de hwa ade kakra kai so be person be to asase won kran kromo esi center na crap no e sika kese
yeah
nti na me busa me won say nti say nei say me secular artist amenya odone akoma pa say sa center me pese yesi because ye pese me boa na ye de nyame adwuma na say me ko secular artist na me ko bo shows na me discane ba na me ne me executive na board net na say okay yes ma kwa ko bo secular songs ma ko perform menya $1 million enti monje sike na mon fan start bibia anka boni ewo mu ne den omo gu asori dem no omo to offering in fact amenka say me na me kan ye omo ayomo front row omo ti asori chair front seats asori no we penifo so for my minutes of papa ne ihu anwan for na omo ayomo front seat mo tena se no omo ni na no omo sika no omo dudu ahi na eni ase but omo so no mo bo afore akese
o ka say emu ahi na eni ase what do you mean say yenim say ba ko bi ejuma akra yenim say ba ko bi oton paint yenim say ba ko bi eden
but paint no obetimi abokro no obetimi abowagadre wo mu bia wo ni be aska no the bar the church accepts it. That's the point I want to make. Sorry ne be accept it. In fact say and when the Shay cracker say ono oko Sammy Flex Nation Ministry na Sammy Flex and the yes of na when the Shay bar sorry busa when the Shay say una o yes secular now the o tight there then so when the Shay can submit your tight $1 million sorry ne beje
and then
omo beje auto offering. In fact auto offering crap no mu offering no say dey the oba sorry and offering na tight wood on be man fans atwon bia wa sorry dem. Me point am person me making in na say first of all Celestine Donkor any team say me me na ababeto Ladophilia table so many question is better na say aka say what is the purpose of Ladophilia's ministry? So Ladophilia per se dachi bi no okra ebia orphanage home kakra bi e de hwe nyanka e de boa omo ni bi omo aye wuejo omo ne hwana na ebo bi opeso si school bi krapo ye bibia ni na ye diska na ye san krofo mu sika no ebetimi age de sisa anyama no ebetimi age de ayesa adwuma na mana ye enye se bia Ladophilia kwa akoto bet pacho what the American say and I say bia Ladophilia babe afi no babe start say they say anenwum mu no obeka say ni mu ni na otonyuma na ode ahyem say mo sorry anope makwa 1x bet ana say sana contract ni ebe state here. That is where me I will find an objection to it. But if the contract will come clean say obeka so in the ministry na ejuma na wana bet ombe place here and bet said there omo state we ni mu na enkoye bibere na emu no
but bet so na be post you e be across your video
and I make us say be depend on agreement na you be arrive at no. Because if it is just to place the advert somewhere in my subscribers na be ankofo be omo ma so be call am so 1x bet tare ho baby and as bibia. I mean me I don't really mind because already the platforms that my videos are on, which is YouTube, are running adverts for 1x bet and my video is there.
Secular platforms also.
Yes, my video is there. Spotify, no one money now, they are all running adverts for most of these betting companies. And I put my songs there, hoping say, nyame be na meme nyomo so ewini so obi efiri hono. Yes, so me I believe I can still take money from 1xbet and use it positively to do something for my ministry. A beso society neni enye nyame nko ni na beso. Because ade eche na maje sa $7,000 here and I say $1 million be if 1xbet so na me dia ye bibia society na betimi appoint aka say gospel artist we there ono na otimi ye we o ono na obo a prison for mom ye say o ebeba be ye nimunyam sha ma me ministry ni nyankopon ni na and ministry be a any purpose no sometimes unya ukoshia nkomodie bi say ya enema ni de de be wo purpose na onim say me purpose ni na say metimi da chi bia metimi ambonyoma heti nya be $3 million per na metimi de aye project ABCD. Then if some of these monies are coming, you know how to negotiate
After taking it, how would you deal with your critics?
That is where I'm coming. That is where me starting me when me say, ye baby I finally a win. Ebe manager a ding. When him say one expert, no your official sponsors for Barcelona. I don't know say still na omu so area, but I can tell you most or half or most of Barcelona board any players in are all Christians and or they are all believers. Messi Beshe go no page and search but one expert and a sponsor on. Messi beti me anya sika fi honomo. In fact, some of the players are sponsored. Remember who some of Barcelona players are. Omo ye de omatana one expert advert mo a. Omo running advert. Omo beji sika sa de akwa charity home bi. Omo beji sika akwa hwe bi a country bi a earthquake ebuogu omo so. Na omo de sika na kwa mako donation. These are what we call ministry. Enye ministry ne nkwa ne se wo kan Bible Masem John 3:16 for God so loved the world and now to nyum na wie na wa Shatta the tintin nkwa na ministry. Unyuma, how you work with the word, how you impact life, how you impact people. And found baby albania sika nefi. I just say bia sika wa yenim se wakwa kokum obi. And asika bia wo say we dey wa ti we die we di bone wa ye ni na ni twa se wa ye bibi no dey. But I mean this is a business company. So if the negotiations are right and will favor you na enkonkosisan ministry no purpose nkwa na say emine nkwa dia me I don't see anything wrong with it. But unfortunately no society na ewo mu no sa inchechemu we no omuntie
it won't go down well.
They will not listen. At the end of the day, Ubo software obey raise an objections to some of this argument I am making. So as of now, how the artist crowd corner so them to perform your own tianeka. But we are spending over 50,000 for one single promotion. 50,000 Ghana cedi for just a song promo.
Wow.
Nani pana ba no friend all night.
Baba kapre.
Our friend na say na we dey ne wa na say hu wo TV so nti ye frɛ wa made e on night Friday bram. Obekɔ no say ono ani fu or crap sometimes car not drive because because so jifato fu okre. So me be a Celestine dog I think obey post way to get people's reactions and other things opinions because of oni baby how our baby I want how an for system how am best some conversation in fact say obe post say me person me see be a hospital be ma me community no na community no hospital no your whole budget be a $5 million inti o the community no be a crap on contribute one help contribute but one next bet cause remember mo $5 million now this was not this is our hospital no never benefit you think she's not doing ministry.
I see. Yeah, thank you. This is a very sensitive area, so you need to step carefully. Sending an Akano, like some serious examples. It is true. Gospel artist, here Sika idea in the ministry, very perfect. But be a Sikani if you're banana because na see our display na your best sorry no pa and fans a person your coach inspiration view or Celestine page so on Instagram. You better know a post your posting here no akase.
We travel.
This is daily odds 0.55. Go to one expert. Hey, say the but yes, get into the energy man. Money. Very few that. Help you answer the befa.
Brother, this is something a hano. And one thing is the hypocrisy of Christians always comes to play whenever on project or say on we are holier than thou, never I say a Juma. One, Oko Bible school, we have something we call doctrine. That is the teachings according to the Bible. And then we have the dogma. And no ye wow ye okandini na so for no wa nyansam out the better to me ma. Nti no bi se na so the minister menye we dogma. Osuan doctrine we na chiro dogma. And no ye wa nyansam. Na ohwe the whole Christian kingdom na. Oma ye omu holier than thou to the extent say name bi a eye nyankopon nsira no mo ansensia no kwan. Eye nsira ma mo but no mo asan dan akwansifo. We are not the beyond Satan on Tokwa. Best I saw the match team of Satan so sa me once
Satan innocent.
Satan innocent. Akwenya na ba no on na omfa. Let's come back to the opposite. Osha Brasami, to me, ka enye bone. Because all your ministry, a lot goes into ministry. If you want your joint to nini crap no, as a gospel musician, original one, before all them young beba bonting, check the process and you firm. Sound engineer being no being natural free. Promotional material and promotional to be anyone more being free. Meaning, what this kind of shame. And at the end of the day, no, and so we need to scan it back because we do music in order to get profit. It is all discussion. Na se sika na ma eno na ye ma wa ba mu bu bebre aba ma bu no agya anyom na ye because sika pudu odi save no we nya sanka fine wo ye anyom na wo ye gospel musician na wo ye anyom na say wo ye music ankasa no at a point in time it's not the only music na be ma uska. There are so many avenues, sponsorship deals, ambassadorial deals ebe ba wa kwam and also ba be kusin send ya wo benye sika dia support your talent and our music. Na ekoba ne say gospel for no adom ho agina biaye bia omo pese omo ye omo se neme bi nti omo mutimi atechemu a me hu se ye wo wiasefo ane wa kristofo ni wan so no a kristofo ne pon aso ye omo wiasefo nyina na kwose ba bi chele. That perception na omo di ama society ni nyina think of that eyade a ha omo kan ko. How many gospel shows were having who say you what a friend say alcoholic beverages and that's as a sponsor? Because some say no more sir. Meanwhile, Dr. Kweku Atin so be na sorry no executive member. Wahu. Obekọ na sorry no na Dr. Kweku Atin or executive member. Meanwhile no ono nso no producer Donkor. Now who producer Donkor no? Ah, we executive member. Oh, wa sorry no. How do you want the people to purchase the products? Well, a company say product now all day bano. All the abade by one. Oh, your church executive. But here like the case you are producing alcoholic beverages for your own members to go and buy. I don't know when you see cow. Peche or betra sorry. It's not so what you can know. You see can sorry anything. They don't give a damn. Omon can watch them. This is a serious avenue and ever brain is car. One. Bet no crown. I don't see anything wrong with bet. Crow. I don't see anything wrong with bet.
You don't see anything wrong with
bet? At all, brother me. First, you can't jisika the second boni bieni.
Oh, sir.
You penny like Christians.
I'm kind of Bible and your papa.
Oh, brother me.
David. What kind of Bible and your papa?
And your papa said, "I'm from Jisika." Yeah. Well, let's take it like that. But to me, me I don't see anything wrong with it.
Because we try it.
Me try people that me say no brother. Me try be that. To be honest with you, me say
Liverpool easy. You see.
Maybe on Chabanese about
That's me.
That Liverpool easy.
And see, this is a serious avenue and also baby kusino. Not what me I am around errands or Celestine praise say Sika come.
Yes,
Sika come.
Because anytime she does it, she flies an artist to Ghana.
You see? Yes, Sika na come no. And he find all baby nyenye Sika bebre and they are sorting out all these people the way are organized at the end. It's about down to money. Until Nyankopon is a blessing in disguise. But and I make us so ya no masa twam ho ase no ma ba beka se ne bonsam na ye dabi. And one say as a gospel musician now feel say the society now feel move bad they are going to talk a agreement. You go agreement with the betting company no. Me a gospel musician you know. And you know how the society talks about how gospel phone eyo monuma Mr. Mo yenya agreement ni say ebia almost oye dey on be your ambassador omu photo be
and then you nya jisa asemi keni there me say no problem be ma out
say me sure say sika bia on be bo bia wo ehon
packages in the contract
and the end the contract negotiation table no ho know what will fit
yes
a ghost.
Yes
it will be a ghost. I mean within there say 5 packages
no what I mean is yes say no pa bia crowd post here hashtag you want to expect cry you are telling the same thing
That's I mean the story no yeah and when I was say the star in Christianity no I had not times me pay a friend is saying it would anaba and ne preaching kakra or my what say and Christianity name for young to man and that to no pampi e to da I also to me be space what you say that is how the Christian kingdom needs to understand can we say ka enya bone because as of for crime be no more money cabet church members ne go aso them ne be na cabet ne bi and if a betting company want to associate itself with a gospel artist this is coming back I don't see anything wrong with it because we are doing music and the music news we have something called the music business.
Exactly.
Music business these are avenues this is kaba am I the boy music no na say eba na say say no I'm a Christian nti ma talk me nya how I now be always we be looking for avenues to generate money to do your project to do your music meanwhile so no opportunity about beda ho no maka every year bia no na ka kwepene alert na su kwepene alert su kan ma won stress be say eno plan so be boa ama wo embark any project o ye ni huge massive because you have solid available fund that you say no dey every year bia no eba ama me dey me niema into your preparation na you want to was here because we have a solid fund and if you na be just sponsorship deals sponsorship packages be e be crave. And to me, I don't see anything wrong with a betting company associating itself with a gospel musician. And your music, music business, we have to understand the business aspect of music. Say, Auntie said, yeah, your baby bonnie maybe say at to beside your man, not gospel musicians, or my talent, not Sikano Swassa, no man, not Ubia Cotinity. I had dream,
Sammy, I had dream.
Society, I say,
and even the gospel artists, most of them are now even seeing the need to come online to make some of the money online. Some of them they are not even getting money online. Kakrebi no. Kakrebi. If your father so konye bi honso na ya kotuni.
Yeah, we a friend is saying Xylophone sign Joyce Blazing. People were talking. Saturday now oh secular artists in program now gospel musician we don't want follow for them. At times when they are able to perform, that's what performer with them the crown people raise concerns. Gospel musician they almost person say soon ni hani chaka. A Bible na kai. But
sometimes omunya interpretation is wrong.
Yes. Omunya is wrong. Omunya is wrong no matter because it's not bad for a secular artist to perform with a gospel artist. And music, and if you understand the music and you understand the music business, anything goes.
What is the difference between a Christopher and the basic stories of the Bible as compared like Jesus Christ, the story of the life of Jesus Christ. So who followed the life of Jesus Christ? Some will say the doctrines in teachings was to enter into where he was not accepted or the word was not accepted to make them accept the word. But we want to sit at our comfort zones and discriminate. We are not even entering into say Becca said there are seven capone Nantiako, maybe other territories are crown no more on Mama Sakra to say we are not doing those things.
Okay, thank you, Derek Money. Now let me go on to Barrister. I mean TA Barrister. Finally on this then we look at I'm sure one of our very last stories before we run away from here.
Celestine is one of the finest gospel acts we have in Ghana. I was at her first, or let me say the maiden edition of the Celestial Praise.
Oh, okay.
And was good. But you know what? The Ghanaian Christian is one of the most hypocrite. Like one of the most hypocrite beings on earth is the Ghanaian Christian.
Sure.
Oh yeah. And there is a verse in the Bible that said, "Do not be equally yoked with an unbeliever." So they put that in your head and say, "Okay, fine. You are a believer. Someone is unbeliever, so you shouldn't be." The Christian or Christianity itself is a bet on its own. Christianity on its own is a betting company.
How do you mean?
All right. So let's say Celestial Praise like this, and we go as audience, and then they said, with faith, bring 5 cities, bring 50 cities. That God is going to bless you with 5,000.
That one, they don't even give you all.
You see, no,
it makes sense.
You see, the hip, like I've been through the process, and the kind of mindset
the church,
yes, the church create in your mind that you are not in the world. So let those who are worldly do what the worldly people do. But you are also in the world. If you don't want to be in the world, then go and be in space. If you don't want to do what the worldly people are doing, then go stay in space and do whatever the Holy Bible is asking you to do. When you are doing gospel, gospel is not a Christian song. Then somebody who sings a song to praise Allah, should we call it Alapo? How do you call it? Gospel is like truth, music. So I don't know why they have divided the thing, or they call themselves the gospel musicians and then the secular musicians. Meanwhile, these secular musicians also come to the church. The gospel mingle with the secular musicians. So I do not even side with the division at all to talk of how the Christian perceive gambling or betting. They are gambling each day. Those who do the betting, they go to the church. Most of the people who are doing this gambling, those who are working in the betting company, are all members of the church. So should you say that because you are working with one that's
they pay tithes?
Yes, don't come to church. So I'm saying, and I will still repeat that even the Christian practice is a gambling or it is a betting company. Because if you tell me that tomorrow, Uber, 5,000 Ghana, put it in an envelope, write something on it, with faith, God is going to double or multiply that for you. Already, I've not even seen it. It's the same betting. I'm going to put some 5 cedis somewhere, hoping that maybe after a match is played,
my team will win.
Yeah, I have a faith. Because the Bible made me understand that faith is what? Evidence of what?
Seen.
Yes. So, for me, if I'm Celestine, I will go for it. At the end of the day, it's a business venture. You take, let's say, he mentioned 50,000 as a promotional budget. That is another betting, because at the end of the day, you either lose or win. You either lose or win. So the betting is, I'm putting it. So if it is the business wise, no matter how the contract is, at the end of the day, brass, I mean, the church is not going to be there for you forever. The church is not going to be there. We have a couple of people who are in the church. At the end of the day, when they need something, the church will ask you, what are you doing in the church? This is somebody who has been going to church Monday to Sunday. But when you need something seriously and you ask the church will ask you, what have you been doing in the church? We only see you coming to church. You don't sweep, you are not an usher, you are not that and that. So if it is the business, and she's doing business, you don't go and sing songs, or you don't go to the producer and then sing the song without even paying. You have PA, you pay them. You have this, you pay them. So at the end of the day, you have to decide. It is a business thing that you are going to do. Go for it. Whatever the church is going to say is your bad case. Because at the end of the day, some of these churches will call you, you go and perform, they finish and they look at you and say, and most of them are facing that problem, and they can't come out to say it because they feel like if they come out, it's like they are disgracing the churches and stuff like that. And there are pastors, if you call a pastor to come and minister at your program, the pastor charges the hotel accommodation, what he will eat, how he will drive, everything, the people he will come with. So if, let's say, Methodist here is calling a pastor from Kumasi, everything the pastor is going to spend in Accra, they would have to pay for all those things.
That's true.
But at the end of the day, when it's a musician, they look at you and say, oh, you are ministering for our church, so you just can pass through for us.
You have to win souls.
What you eat? So, Celeste, I know she will chance on the video. She should go for it. And most of them are saying that as a gospel musician, you don't have to be or endorse alcoholic beverages. And it's so wrong. Jesus did not give us Coca-Cola. Jesus gave us wine. Jesus gave, he turned water. He turned one. The first miracle Jesus did, the first one that the Bible is telling us that Jesus did, was to turn water into wine.
But he did not drink it.
So you can also advertise.
No, but you see, the Bible tells you that if you want to be a Christian, then be Christ-like. So though he turned water into wine, he never drank it. So you want to be Christ-like, so be like him, the one who did not drink.
So you can also advertise it for people to drink, not drink it.
So you say, brass, I mean, then
the same thing.
Why would Jesus turn water into wine and people not drink it? So it is poison. I should drink it.
Because when he came for the party, people were drinking already.
And the drink is finished. We have water. If I won't bang,
they were demanding for wine.
The first miracle was to turn water into wine, and the last one that he did before dying was to give wine to his disciple.
Oh, you sure?
Oh, that was the
body and wine.
The body and wine.
Which is bread and wine.
And no, it wasn't any blood. I said any blood.
Spiritual interpretation. That one is interpretation.
That one,
we understand it. Some of us we understand.
But that one would have been witchcraft. If it is the body and blood, then it's witchcraft. So for me, this is the time that they would have to rethink. What are we for? What are we standing for? Is it just because we think that we are more holier than those who are even patronizing and consuming whatever we bring out? Are we holier than them? Because at the end of the day, these are the same people who consume your goods.
Yeah.
Yes. So you are not putting gun on anybody's head. This is an endorsement you are going to do. One SB. You put it out there. Your followers will do. Those who will do will listen. You are just like a brand influencer. So and money is coming. Yeah. And this money, they may not come again. So for me, I'm all for it. You should go for it.
Let me just say this. I think in all of this, you just need to work within the purpose and let the Spirit lead you. It is one thing a Christian or every minister should put at the back of your mind. Right. If God can use, let's say, the person that you describe as radio area singing, thinking that obetime you sani pano edine wini so sabane kingdom, you can equally sign on to one expert and use the money to do something purposeful. It is about what you are using the money for. Okay. That is the key thing. That's the most important thing. The audisi can be na be calculate the about ministry. So that is why recently some people were arguing that one man churches na a show off. Omoji sikan tight na so you can watoka Bugatti na omo the year show off. I'll have issues with that because that is not ministry for me. Ministry is to impact life positively, purposefully. So if we talk na from our fans na you share na also na I say na obi wo wa sorry dem na say anu say la pass asori me mboni dim because issue na wa sorry dem on na say yes say obi wa sorry dem wo wa renting and a rent aso otua warfare and wa ba be ka cha sorry na sorry ni mfi no enti welfare executives ni bi and we yi sika ni bi and the ama lady ni so on fa onkotua e dan ne ka na yes e be yi ne nyama gu abonten asori ni nya case
that we can start in obi eren
obi ne dan ka so okọ asori otua welfare asori ba otua welfare otua bibia ne dan ka so ye tu on ne mba oba as a one single parent ye tu on ne mba and wakọ complaining in fact okopledi e cha so asori ne moa no and asori ni mfi no e dan so e de ama ni so ena welfare mo hwe welfare no so no boys ne ba ko de ne sa abo sike ni mo yi amage o aha o yi amage se jikotua
e be kan one later
waka cha so when they say ono ena stand o yi sika ne ma girl because that's na emu aye den amage o aso ni boy ni nya problem me ye sure say by now kwem so ma bonasen. And you ask yourself, say, "Sa lady no, say oyaw enumedro."
I agree with the church.
Say oyaw enumedro eno wuya. Me metro the time I agree. So oyaw enumedro wuya. Sa welfare sika no. And can so any beside your monsa kwa sama. I'll make us become a pay for that.
Yes.
Which is bad.
I'll talk about it. Yeah.
Then you agree with the church.
Okay.
Warfare.
No, wait. In every institution, there are principles. So, for instance, if the principle in the church is that before you take any money out of the warfare, communicate to the other executives. Let the whole board agree, sign to it that we've taken this amount of money out.
No, but he stated that the lady
He came to inform them.
Yes, so now you have broken the principle.
They said no.
No.
Yes,
The fact that you want to enter my room, that I said no, at this time you cannot enter my room. You cannot tell me because somebody was chasing you, you have broken my room and that it is not an offense. It is. No, you are not getting me. It's not as if what a guy did to save the sister is bad. But I'm talking about the breaking principle. Another principle. That one there is not done.
I agree, but what I'm also saying is that Uncle Sonny Betimia consider
exactly
the efforts of the guy not to, I mean, issues out of it. This is nothing.
We had a pastor.
This is nothing.
Who was even saying that
yes.
Church,
the money is not for
money. It's not for the church members.
Yes. And that is the mentality.
That is the mentality we have put. So as a gospel artist in that church,
the money is not yours.
Sonny was saying that if you are a pastor and you are not paying your instrumentalist, then you are a thief. Because at the end of the day, they are also doing business with you.
Yeah.
You see, and the church is taking advantage of and these people are going
doing kingdom work.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for being a part of it. I'm sure we move on into our very final discussion because of time. But let me share this information coming from the organizers of Ghana Music Awards UK. They are saying, Ghana, bring your attention from Accra to London, Europe, and to all parts of the world. It is showtime once again for Ghana Music Awards UK. It is time to unveil the much anticipated final nominees for the 6th edition of Ghana Music Awards UK 2022. On Friday, 1st July, live from the prestigious Labadi Beach Hotel on Manye Hall, the stars will gather, music will flow, suspense will be high. 10 as we officially okay, I know the English they wanted to heighten. Okay, suspense will be heightened as we officially launch and unveil the 6th edition of nominees for the Ghana Music Awards UK. Come and experience nominees night with a touch of class and excellence. This event is strictly by invitation. For special VIP reservation table call, please call 0244 48 4534. That is 0244 48 4534. Remember, the date is Friday, 1st July. Time is 7 p.m. sharp. Red carpet will start at 6 p.m. at the venue at the Labadi Beach Hotel on Manye Hall. Sponsors: Nana Kobo Ventures, Sompong Ties, Nako Properties, Labadi Beach Hotel, Share Music Publishing, Caveman Watches, Lakeside Village, and Black Panther Energy Drink. Powered by Alodia and West Coast Promotions UK in partnership with Pan African Society. Media partners: we have Media General, Multimedia Group, Joy Entertainment Group, GH1 TV, Star FM, Kasapa Coffee TV, UTV, Peace FM, OK FM, Hot Digital UK, Precursor Radio Hamburg, Rainbow Radio, Omega TV UK. The 6th edition of Ghana Music Awards UK, they are saying that it is our music and our culture. In fact, one of the best diaspora award schemes in the world now is Ghana Music Awards UK, and the nominees launch is on 1st July. We will be there with our cameras to capture some moments and sounds for you. When we come back, we are sure going to do the reviews, the nominations, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Now to our very final story for today. Sarkodie is somewhere in South Africa, and he has granted an interview, and in the interview he mentioned his bitterest rival, Shatta in there, and it seems to be trending. Now let's listen to what Sarkodie said. Then we ask ourselves, is Sarkodie saying that Shatta has given a certain realization of stakeholders in the industry? As in, out of Shatta activities, now the industry, they have come to realize that okay, this is more or less like an empowerment championed by one person. Is that what indirectly Sarkodie is saying? There is a video to it, and I want to read to you a story here on Ghana Web. Then we can watch the video to continue with the story. It says, we talk on phone, and the next moment, crazy Shatta Wale is insulting me. It says, rapper Sarkodie has over the years gotten used to his crazy friend and colleague Shatta Wale over the latest constant badmouthing and attack on his brand. According to Sak, the dancehall singer switches up on him for no special reason, despite their cordial relationship. Sak has stated that Shatta is known for creating controversies each passing day, but this move undoubtedly brought back some energy into Ghana's music industry. And I want you to pay attention to this line as well, where Sak is saying that Sak has stated that Shatta is known for creating controversies each passing day, but this move undoubtedly brought back some energy into Ghana's music industry. He continues to say that, I have even lost count because my brother Shatta Wale is crazy. He just wakes up and something will happen. I have lost count on what exactly happened. He has done a lot. The rapper disclosed during an appearance on Podcast and Chill with MACG in South Africa. Although Shatta Wale insults and provokes the rapper for no reason, Sak doesn't really take offense. That is, and there's another quotation, it reads, that is somebody that brought energy into our industry as much as we were mad. He insults me for no reason. He'll be on the phone today and tomorrow he's up on the radio saying F Sak. Sometimes you don't understand it, but I think for a moment he brought energy and attention into the industry, Sarkodie added. The award-winning rapper in 2018 sent Shatta to the cleaners in a freestyle titled My Advice to condemn his behavior, which he noted was hindering the growth of the local music industry. Many tagged it as a diss song, but Sarkodie maintained that it was just a piece of friendly advice to his colleague Shatta Wale. Now let's go watch the video briefly, and when we come back, I'll ask my people that Shatta Wale has been saying this, that there are so many realizations that he made the industry aware. One thing that he's been saying especially is that when it comes to even charges of artists, he's the guy who has pushed for Ghanaian artists to charge some kind of good prices for their performances. He's fought for so many things that the industry might not even have appreciated him some of the time. But Sak in this interview is saying, yes, he admits Shatta is crazy, but Shatta brings some energy into the industry. Watch this. When we come back, we are sure going to discuss this.
I don't know, but he was arrested for something.
Yes, I've even lost because my brother is.
I don't know, but he was arrested for something.
Yes, I've even lost because my brother is Shatta Wale, my brother is crazy. He would just wake up and just something will happen. So I've lost count what exactly happened. He has done a lot, but that's somebody that brought energy into our industry. As much as we thought we were being mad, because he insults me for no reason. We will be on the phone today, and tomorrow he's up on the radio. F Sak.
Starting something.
Yes, and sometimes you don't understand it, but I think for a moment he brought energy and attention to the industry. Yes, but the two are like so far apart because Eugene is very new, and Eugene knows I'm the biggest fan. Just for the game, Eugene will go.
All right.
Okay, so one thing Sarkodie said that we want to pay attention to is where he admitted that, yes, Shatta Wale is crazy. No two ways about that. He will speak with him on phone the next day, he's insulting him on radio here and there. But he admitted that for a moment, Shatta Wale brought some energy into the game. And I want to start this with Barrister. Barrister, what do you say to Sak's comment?
Yes. Energy, yes. Energy. I think Shatta came back in 2010. And I think that energy, it got a lot of people turning their attention to the industry. So for me, I think he's right that Shatta brought some energy, and it kicked the industry. It made Ghana music very, very active at the time.
Vibrant.
And yes, very, very vibrant. And most people began to pay attention to Shatta himself and people who were connected to him and those that he even attacked. So for me, yes, the energy level, Sak is right, but saying that he has lost count of what he has done is what I have a problem with because.
What do you mean? Like he's lost count?
He said he has lost count with the stuff that Shatta has done that got him into troubles or problems. But that is sad for you. He knows how to wind around questions and.
But how did you understand it when he said he's lost count? How did you understand it? As in, you think Sarkodie was saying Shatta has been involved in so many unwarranted cases? That's how you understood it?
Yes, and he, as a former friend, I should say, wouldn't want to do something or say something that Shatta will come against him again. So I think he was playing the romantic card so that he wouldn't get any other bashing from Wale, especially at a moment where he wants to put up his album. So anybody that can say something small, he might come harder and use that opportunity to promote his album. So I'm sure the Sark was trying to play smart with that. So for me, I'm in for it. Yeah, Wale did very well with the energy that he brought. But the question is he keeping that energy within after all that he did, trying to make sure that he cements his stance in the industry? Is the energy still the same? No, the energy is not the same because right now the new guys have come out and we have realized that his way of trying to come into the industry is outmoded, I should say, because he has tried attack people, do something, say something, but nobody is minding him. So we have realized that no, he did that years back. We accepted it, but now most people are tired of him. They are fed up. Recently, we thought the beef that he was going to pick with Yapono was going to make him. But
was he going to pick a beef with Yapono?
Oh yeah, he did some video. He came live, bashed a lot of people, and I think Yapono also said that he should delete that nonsense. If not, he was going to reply back, but he didn't pick. So, for me, I'm surprised that Wale, of all people, looking at how he started, would be so relaxed when a lot of people are in the game now. People are trying to, outshine him. Wale is still Wale, but the question is he that relevant a few years ago? No, he's not. But you cannot take that credit away from Wale that, yes, few years ago, he brought some sort of light into the Ghanaian industry. It made a lot of people to stand on their toe. And a few weeks ago, we were here discussing coded. That said that Wale,
so Shatta Wale gave them that energy,
that competition to go their separate way to do music. In terms of the competition that was going on. Yeah.
So what do you think will let him reduce the energy? Because he said the energy he brought then, is the energy still up? What do you think it will let him drop his guard?
It's the industry that have realized his tactics. I think he came out himself to say that all that he did was for the hype. So most people who took him serious realized that, okay, so he was just doing it. He started attacking Sammy at the time, and later came out to say that, he did that because Sammy was on top. So he needed somebody to attack so that he can pave or come into the industry very, very well. And he did so well. But now we are so tired of his tactics, and it's the same one way. It's boring. It's boring. Yeah.
So the energy is no more there.
The energy is no more
there. But you admit that he brought the energy.
Yes. You cannot take that credit away from Wale. Because when you check the 2010, 2011, 2013, you cannot take that credit away from him because he really, really, and almost all the radio stations were talking about Wale, and all the shows he was headlining, and he has headlined S concert from the onset for 5 years, and it was I can sit here and say that Bolare made a lot of money from that period where he brought the Ghana Meet Niger, and Wale was the main act for 5 years in a row. He was there
back
to back, and they even went to London when they did the Ghana Big Nigeria, the UK version. He was still there. So that period, a lot of people cashed in. So you cannot take that credit away from Wale. So, but my question that will always be is the energy still there? We need that energy back. We need that vibrant.
Could it be that it's because maybe he's not gotten the necessary support from the industry? That's why the energy seems missing.
Wale has always been saying that the industry hasn't supported him. He's only the fan. That's yes, and you would see that when you go for Wale shows, because there are songs that are hit on radio, but when and there are songs that you will not hear on radio. When you go to Wale shows and they are playing those songs that you have not heard on radio, you realize that the fan base know the song very well. And he has been crediting his fans that they have done so much for him. The industry did not do anything. So the question is, what are the fans doing now? The Mute tree, are they still with the fire? So for me, I think he should come back. We need him. The competition is getting. The competition should get more interesting now, because the Nigerians have given us a huge gap that we have to close in. So if he's relaxed, when you check our big guys, you can't mention the top 3 big guys in Ghana and Wale's name is no. You need to put him in there. If he's second, third, you put him there.
I see.
Yeah, so we need him now. That energy should come back. So that we can go out there and compete with our Nigerian brothers. It shouldn't always be about jollof. The music should always be.
Thank you, Barrister. Yes, Derek.
Brother, I think what Sarkodie said in the video or interview, I think he's right. Shatta is crazy. They're crazy. Very true. Only the idea there, that's the definition of somebody who is crazy. Or no be cool, and so the next day be jump person every day to come. So I say, and you no cry and then the idea in a calm way, no.
Yeah.
That's the crazy aspect of him. But let's come down to the question of energy in the music industry. Now, the artists no matter. They were all asleep. They were all doing music, but they were sleeping. No better. Secondly, now music, but they did not understand the music, the business aspect of music. Music, they were doing it for the show, forgetting about the business. But they don't know it's show and then business moving together. Into show na no meanwhile, the business aspect, and the project will carry any year. So Shatta brought new energy into our music industry. Or the Bamuno who say working, they realize they say, yeah, Jimmy and Huache. This is the strategy that the music industry needs.
I've employed,
The hit now the Bamuno there, it really projected Ghana music industry from Ghana to the rest of the world. We were in Ghana. That's Shatta trend on Nigeria. All because there was sparking Ghana music industry now, my friend Krapudi was sparking Nigeria music industry. So that is the energy. Until he brought in so much energy, now we needed it. So he gave us the energy we want in the music industry. Every artist wake up when Shatta started ranting and commenting. They all started saying, hey, this is how we need to do it. There were so many artists in the ghettos. And no one knew how to penetrate into the limelight.
Their hopes were all gone.
All gone. But Shatta speed in the heat, the bear. Everybody realized, they said, no, this is how we need to go. So they all follow up. And no musicians be on left and right. At first, they didn't know they are left and right. They were just doing show. And I will applaud Shatta for that energy in the bar industry. There's a question, say, is the energy still existing? Rasame, oye nipa na oya de bia na. Edu ba bia na, you change your strategy. That's why Antina Casapreco, the Casapreco Babus will introduce another product. woman will introduce another product just to get the market. And yes, one product no cost that is the strategy as Shatta Wale. Say wama ye hu ni strategy no. So one set beef obeko Facebook live no akọ jagum. Inti ni strategy no.
I don't know the strategy.
Any strategy. And answer obako ka obi. Initially, Brasami energy na or the bar industry no. Sa energy na sesa. At first, you know, obey industry no the energy neighbor. He was attacking event organizers. Mo the able to move my iska. Ese show we say na say ye no. O frame interview ese say na ye no. So na afa obia attention aba ne so. Afa omo no sesa ne strategy. Now no odi agro be ranting on you rant on all Ghanaians. No adi do matem. Afa sa strategy no so Ghana fo be hu ye. Afi omo na fi the Facebook live no so be mu abeke kanadwen Ghana fo say sa strategy no. Until now.
Na enye de no ye na all ye through the medium so okay.
What system? What system pa.
Oh my God.
At first na or attacking the gatekeepers. Those people now yeah just I instead some the Bama artists no more farmer when into my artists ni kobo show am make ofie na they go empty-handed. Me one so the car na full a whole band crew na buy. So he was attacking these people and these people no omo tena omo ase and omo so be dream say no the guy is telling the truth. He's saying the reality on the ground. Into my Ghanaians at times in be ban so more. But now no or yeah no any beef. Beef no that's I mean this time oh yeah beef the beef ban beef na too healthier. Yembo will be sir. I sat here oko Dubai no catch MC Bema say sa beef no set with Japan a beef strategy emfa. Ghanaians so MC say family say emfa. It won't. Ghanaians about betting strategies be on the year ase. Ekobane sana e was on labor developing another strategy then move on because energy now on the bar there seriously that was the energy Ghana music industry needed
at the time
because now nema nyina jiagu
things were becoming slow.
Then he stepped in with full-time energy and things started changing and of course things changed until today we are talking. Still he's very pivotal, consistent in the system on coil. But I said first now the way or the climb be energy no be any ban hoso. Now I said one more be any ban hoso. Into be also said one corner air concentrate how to make money. Send ya one machines no.
They are now looking for the way.
They are looking for the way. Into Kobani sana o set agenda be a so no so pay way into no on send more attention. It make us on for another strategy because he still has the energy. That's why they call lives is here. At times we screenshot and
numbers.
The numbers ni crack across was saying tama your friend is saying a fellow Ghanaian say beba. One say that you know. He still has the energy. Just a on change strategy no na on team for MY energy because Shatta Wale is a asset to the Ghana music industry. And that it stands now is still the Ghana's hottest asset. Because on your hotter, there were a lot to talk about. Or co-interview, no. There were a lot to talk about. By why Shatta Wale?
Yeah,
he's an asset. How the moment news information it becomes a national issue. What I say, until he still have the energy, he still has the power. On change strategy, Nick cannot answer for Broba. Ghanaians are willing always. Because me know a Ghana music industry, papa, to the extent say now. Any artist be or both show 1 2 now when yes can start complaining.
Yeah. And our pest council
you loaded because Shatta Shatta now money say now or no rant now my family now so mommy say into my in the music industry. So I think he still has the energy. He just have to change the strategies, come back and then still help Ghana music go the way it's supposed to go.
Okay, thank you. Nana, we're going to speak finally on this. Nana, Kasawe on Anko.
The Biame say there are certain realities about Shatta Wale whether say you disagree with him on a topic on penasem and I say be or ye be approach in the end you still cannot
ignore the
realities or deny say ebia entisana say tisa ebina Sarkodie across South Africa na wakwa facing. I mean these are pure realities of our industry when it comes to Shatta's contribution into the game. I mean, that energy or the bell money sa nyama. In fact, they be American one say, yeah, artist rate best san, promoters befa artist serious. Nyama.
In fact, artist can be nyasa bold
when cry negotiation, ne cry ni na ye Shatta Wale. And they made me a catch as a Shatta Wale cry nyama be artists be mo they are not happy but they won't talk about it. Me, I think that Shatta elucidated the focus of the initial or when he started this whole energy thing. Focus now or the start here na asisa kakra.
Focus no.
Yes, like the purpose because me say 2010 when Shatta started this whole thing. I saw like somebody like I say Ubia or person or Kuma Ubia no Ubia si or GBBC. I was seeing that thing from Shatta.
Like some freedom fighter.
Yes, like everything he was doing was you could say this person is not talking for himself alone.
He's talking for
everybody. And then they home in Faswani Nyamani we are seeing it. The artists themselves can testify to it if they want to be honest. But Ceciano, I won't blame him. He is rich. One man.
First. No, it
is just like it is just like maybe an upcoming artist, BD Energy. Hopefully, say Black Sheriff. For example, the way in your mind,
Masters rapper.
You see, it is not the same thing. Like when you udum pempen so be
the energy is always higher.
Udum pempen so be relax it. And who's then I say, oh, because I no be or release GOG no crowd retire. You understand? I can you say they can retire.
So person chance when you dey pay you.
Like not entirely so when you dey all pay you, but I feel like as of let's say or let's say okay, me I'm richer than every artist. So like what?
What are you can be showing?
If you move across the musemu na the mundi musemu right now, I just want to sit man. Somewhere now or no so far on one strategies non finding the age. That is how I see it. And then I make say focus na sisaka craft from fighting for everybody and making sure say onya results for whatever
he's fighting for
idea or fighting for. And then I sisaka
so
craft
now
right
he's fighting for himself.
Yes, it's like
that's why I was asking Barrister earlier. Say the fight now kuma industry no onyamu faso. Because when you move fast, I don't know about
I think say no, I think say onyemu faso, but he is not being appreciated enough for sir at the end.
Okay, another angle.
Because say any artist rate across so no so enjoy be. Say you respected artists are we not respecting Shatta Wale? BB or ye as a Sarkodie stone boy. Omo maka one obi in fact young guys here be money na enya so mfaso no. Shatta Wale is also enjoying it because he will not even sit down for you to treat other people like for what he fought for. Okay. Now why be treating differently. And he is also enjoying him. But I think say the colleagues are not giving him that due credit. And as everything like I say industry na as I make a bit more money they make you feel such a the guy there if you know no like yeah he do why you say bet some back can publicly ama Shatta no crack them but so my people yeah Charlie these guys they really appreciate what I did the sacrifices I've paid for this and they obi and they won't come enti no na ebi ebema what so one limited the whole fight to ono ne bia and the boys the militants ne kwan obefa so I be obetimi assault and all out in industry ne for now especially when CC and betimi aka so why satisfied now of let's say onya de wo so onya no in the ebema sa we no because sometimes who's going say utimi tun so so me person me kona me ye bibi but utimi umo se nkofo bi mu attitude tin busan say ah na nkofo ekra me kra de we kra me jaya still am didi o enti me am person me mo na mo dwin say mo na mo ka say mo na mo yes the massa o de me na yen wo mu sa
just like that yeah
sometimes you get that
feeling you get that feeling yeah
enti I think say ebia eno na Shatta nya sisi anon shut down because and then can say if there's a topic about let's say TikTok influencers here and Shatta wants to really digest
make a
it,
statement, yeah.
make a statement on it, and tell people, say. You think people will still not give him that attention? They will give him. People will still discuss it
because he's gotten the experience.
Yes,
in the
I
game.
think that it is just the topics in the assistant kakra. Shatta Wale will not go back and fight Charterhouse like he did in 2010. He can't. So recent activities, no topics need one. I think he is just satisfied and doesn't want to touch on them. But if he really wants to touch on them, or Kasa wants to see, it will spark another fire. But in Tokwa say individual beef, and be a person and then of course people will just be when you see it, this one Massa tired. And then the people are having those kind of feelings. So at the best Shatta Wale a tweet at Sarkodie. Yeah, for some you best screenshot it tweet in the but what else? But if Shatta Wale right now and then they let Shatta Wale even come out and do live, say the Kufuor theaters not promise here. Now I say if people will not start conversations about it.
I see. Okay, so that is the admittance of the fact that Sarkodie said on the podcast show that Shatta Wale, though he's crazy, but brought some energy. So now what does it mean? After Shatta Wale, nobody bringing any new energy? Barrister, is that what it means? Nobody else bringing any new energy again?
Energy. When he was talking, I was looking at or listening to some of the points. He questioned Charterhouse, came against gatekeepers and stuff. All those things are done now. Now, what is the way forward? The way forward is to project yourself as an act. Are you doing that? He's not doing it. Others who are benefiting from the structure that he cried for or fought for are actually, using those structures to promote themselves. But Wale is not.
So could a new energy be about legislators, people who make laws in Ghana? Could the new energy be championed by anybody, channeled at them or channeled to them? I'm talking about lawmakers in Ghana. Because in the industry now, if you ask me, it is one of the areas we are lacking. Where Gambro doesn't know where they are standing, whether they are sleeping or they are awake or they are in their slumber, they don't know. So can the new energy, maybe championed by anybody, could it be Black Sheriff, could it be anybody, to state leaders?
Those ones are politics. Okay, those ones are politics in the music industry. So when you are doing that, you need to know how you fight, because at the end of the day, these are the same people you go and meet. You fight them and they will fight you back, and you may lose. But I'm looking at his musical career. Is he done with music? If he's done with music,
no, the person is about to release an album. He's done with music.
I want the Wale that we knew 2013, 2014 with the musical vibe. Yes. So that we can put our acts out there. That is what I'm crying for. I'm not crying for how he wants to make certain structures work properly. Because sometimes they meet them, they go for meetings and they talk and they
nothing
don't do
happens.
it. Yes.
Yeah.
So for me, I want his music to come back. You see, so that he can put most of the people who are coming on their toes. Yes, that is what I want.
So he can speed them up.
Yes, because the international market is getting broader and broader, and we are missing out. So when he comes out with that energy, and all the acts out there are feeling like, yo, I'm a Stonebwoy fan. I'm happy Stone is going to the Summer Jam for the second time. The only Ghanaian artist to do so. I'll be happy if more Ghanaians, maybe one Summer Jam, we have 4 Ghanaians mounting that platform. I will be happy. And if Wale is part, why not? Yeah, that the fight there is home-based fight. But out there, we want to put our flag outside there. So I want Wale to rethink, re-strategize, and come back into the industry properly. And if the album that he wants to put out is one thing that can project him and propel him very well, then he should focus on that and then forget the beef. Yes, forget the beef and how you have done that in the past as an upcoming act. Now you are a big act. Established act for that matter. And when we are talking about money, what you take home is different from what maybe
the new guy will take home.
So this is the time to cement yourself, because the likes of Sarkodie, Stoneboy, they are doing whatever you fought for. They are working on that, and they make sure that okay, gone were the days where artists were not treated very well. Now artists are being treated very well. I watched Stoneboy change his clothes outside when he was going to mount S concert stage at trade fair, and I was like, wow.
Why should it be like that?
So for now, I don't think any artist would want to change his clothes. There is a place that will be provided for you to go and do your stuff. Your backstages are created very well, and those structures are working now. So for now, you should forget the attack, forget the beef. Submit your stand as an act now. That is what I am calling for.
Would we need united front to do what you want him to do? So for instance, you said he's done this, he's done that, he's done all those things. He has to now come forward and push the music for world competition. Can Shatta Wale alone do it, or he would need the effort of Stoneboy, Sarkodie, and all of them? 1 minute, our time is up.
United with the Ghanaian industry, in a way is already united. In a way is already united. So it's about how you put up yourself there. I don't think Ghanaian artists are going to meet outside and then they will pretend they don't know each other. That was going to be. I think that someone was calling out for the PR team. What are they doing? The management team, what are they doing? They should work well.
All right, thank you so much, Young Barrister. Remember, Young Barrister is the man in charge of all Beam Natives as the lead character. Yeah, all Beam Natives. Your boss is here. Salute you any day. And to Derek Money. Derek Money is also a journalist, blogger, News GH. Derek, a Juma shirt, Derek be a jacket in here.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah. Now I say you know about Kataso.
The ones I'm promoting you.
I lose rough. I say no, because I can't do what be news. Why yes Anyway, still an American Beef Nation president. He's also a promoter, and he's a blogger as well as a talent manager as well. Beef Nation president he is. And to digital Rasta currency behind camera. Richie Flex is the editor director of the show, and I also have Emmanuel Forula PG as our producer, with Gideon Neelam Tessin as our creative director. God bless you for always keeping faith with us and watching our shows. But remember to share with them, tell them that the best of content, show-based discussion, everybody says Nina Eneha. My name is Sammy Flex. By the way, you have to also subscribe to this, and let's do some more. Until then, we are out. We'll meet again tomorrow, same time. Bye.